All right, welcome to the first installment of Burning Questions with Mr. Young. We've done 84 episodes now, and I've never really considered doing a bit, and then I thought, hey, I love Ellen. Get us on there, Ellen. So I stole her bit, Burning Questions. So Mrs. Young, what I'm going to be doing is asking you a few questions I may or may not know the answer to. But
Probably do.
I probably do. And you can ask me questions back if you want. I'm not going to guarantee I'm going to answer them because this is your game show that you're on right now.
Okay.
Where the prizes are nothing and it's all for fun. All right, so the first question would be if, let's talk about what color is your toothbrush?
Purple.
You sure?
If it's not, I've been using yours.
Ooh, okay. Let's see. If you could buy any food, what food would you buy? If you had just a bunch of money, if you can buy any kind of food, what would you buy?
Steak. And just today on the playground, one of the kids said to me, "Are you a carnivore?" And I said, "Yes, I love steak almost more than I love Mr. Young." And they decided to really run with that, and they decided that I love steak
more than you do, actually. Yeah, but just a side note, we're both teachers, so we don't eat steak that often. And her cholesterol's high too.
Ouch.
I know that one. What is one of the things that you would put on your bucket list? And kids, if you don't know what a bucket list is something that you want to do before our time is up. So what is something that you would put on a bucket list?
Okay. I would love to go to Pompeii.
Pompeii.
Mm-hmm. Love to go to Pompeii. Well, kids, if you don't know about Pompeii, you should look that up. It is a city in
Let's not make this educational.
City in Italy that was covered in volcanic ash and pebble, and the people there were perfectly preserved. And Elise Menshaw got to go visit that after reading about that in my class.
She's lucky. Mm-hmm. What is your favorite summer activity? I think I know it.
It's laying by
around
the pool,
sun tanning.
Yes.
And refusing to get in the water to get your hair wet.
That's correct.
Yes, okay. I figured that one. This is going to be a weird one, but what is your dream job?
This is my dream job. This was my second career, so I got to pick anything I wanted when I went to do my second career, and this is what I picked. I love this job.
Yeah, this is my first career. So my dream job would be...
NASCAR racer?
No. My favorite, I do love teaching, but I think my dream job, a lot of people would say that would be owning a restaurant or TV production now. This is kind of a new thing. So anyway, doesn't matter. It's not my game show. Morning person or a night person?
Night person. Don't talk to me before noon.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to speak to her. It used to be before she had her coffee, but now she drinks her coffee and still looks at me like, what are you talking for?
Mm-hmm. All the words.
Yeah, she says I say all the words, and so I cry a little bit, but that's it. What is?
Bullying?
I think it's repeated, and
to harm.
Yeah. So those are all. Yeah. What is one thing that annoys you the most, and you can't say any of the names of your students?
One thing that annoys me the most.
Or mine.
I really hate it when people are not aware of where they are. So if you go to the grocery store and you're standing in the middle of the aisle and you're not paying attention to that people need to get around you, I don't like that. Aggravates me when people don't pay attention to their surroundings, because we have to share this world with everybody. So you have to always be thinking about, am I in someone else's way, or do I need to help in some way by just getting out of the way?
I really thought you were going to say my voice in the morning, but anyway, okay. Let's do, what's the strangest thing you've ever eaten?
I would say the sashimi with eel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yours is?
Yeah, sashimi. If you guys don't know, it's the raw fish, right? When you go to eat sushi, it's the raw pieces. And I don't know, it's good. It's not. It's strange, I guess. I guess I didn't
You
say
said-
disgusting. I didn't say
yeah,
disgusting.
I didn't say I didn't like it. You just asked what the strangest thing was, and I can guess that I could probably ask a lot of kids in this building if they'd ever eaten eel, and most of them would say no. So I think that's kind of different.
Yeah, I had what are those little black. I thought they were mushrooms. The whole time I was eating them, I thought they were mushrooms, but they were.
Oh, snails. Escargot.
Escargot. Yes, that's
snails.
Snails. Yeah, that's very strange. I thought I was eating mushrooms the whole time, so that was weird. Describe yourself in 3 words.
Funny. Scary. Tall.
With or without the heels?
I think both.
Okay.
I'm tallish.
Now, how would your class describe you in 3 words?
Mean. Meaner. And sometimes funny in the afternoon because I'm not a morning person.
Okay. All right. After today, my kids would say mean for me. This morning, especially. Not especially. You know, I hear that all the time. Especially, but it's kind of weird. All right.
That's a 4th grade spelling word.
It is 4th grade spelling word. If you could talk in your sleep, what would you say?
I would probably say, is it a snow day? Yeah, is it a snow day? Because I'm always dreaming that the alarm's not going to go off in the morning and it's going to be a snow day.
Yeah. Here's one I didn't see. What's your favorite movie quote?
You got to ask me. I rarely watch movies.
It's true, we rarely watch movies.
Yeah, and if you ask me to speak only in Friends quotes, I can do that.
Favorite TV quote?
Oh man, now I can't even think of any right off the top of my head, and that's pretty much how our whole day and evening goes. It's either Friends or Office. Friends or Office.
Mine would be, I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious.
How about, there's the one that Meriden sent me the other day where she said that the early worm gets the worm.
Yeah.
So, is there like another worm there?
Yeah. What is the worst place for you to get stuck?
Mr. Perry should not listen now. Close his ears, because I'm going to say an after-school teacher meeting, because I just want to go home and lay on the couch and have a snack.
I agree.
Cheez-Its, probably wrapped up in my heated throw, and I'm really tired at that point. I want to go home like the kids want to go home.
Yeah. I'm like, at that time of the day, I'm like kids on Christmas break the day before, where it's just like, okay, come on, I need to go home now.
The next time we have a teacher meeting, we should act like kids the day before Christmas break and be all crazy. And when Mr. Perry came in and we're like running around the library and jumping up and touching stuff, then maybe he'd let us go sooner.
Maybe. Yeah. And Mrs. Young, if you could be invisible for one day, where would you go if you were invisible?
I would probably go to my students' homes so I could hear what it is that they say to their parents, because I know if they get in trouble and have to go see Mr. Perry, the story that they tell is very different than the real story. So I'd like to go home with them and hear what their story is for their parents when they're not doing the right thing. But that's nobody in my class, because they are always doing the right thing. Always.
Same with my class, always. I probably would have gone the less stalkerish route and said just a concert or a video, not a video game, a concert or like a ball game. Like I would have been up front. Or the best part, if I could be like in a football game, I'd be invisible and I'd just go out like in the middle of the field and just watch the game, because you're invisible. You can just walk. You could walk around and be like in a spot where like the players aren't at, but you could be like best tickets in the whole house right there, and no one would know you're even there. Wouldn't follow students home.
Maybe I would go down the hall at our house and listen for the kids to say all the nice things that they say about me when they're in their rooms, because I'm sure it's just a list of all the reasons why their mom's the greatest mom ever. I'm sure they talk about that all the time.
Well, yeah, I bet they do. Just like they like eating my food. Yeah.
They do like their food.
All right, one last question, I guess. Who should we put in the burning question seat next? And whoever you say has to be in this seat next. It can be a student or it can be a staff member here, but who should be in the burning question seat next?
I have.
And you have. You can't, well, I'm not doing it. You're doing it.
This isn't even one of my students. Maddie Kissinger.
Maddie Kissinger, that would be a good one. Maddie Kissinger, Mrs. Young says you're next in the burning question seat. And we'll see you guys next week.